Good morning, students. Once again, a warm and hearty welcome to our module FAC 2601. We trust that you will enjoy this journey with us. Hopefully, you will find it insightful as well. As we go through all the different study and learning units that you need to cover, uh, and that you will have some fun along the way as well. We really hope that you do enjoy, and let's work together and make this a very successful 2025 indeed. Just by way of introduction, my name is Frank Montgomery, one of your module lecturers. This is where I'm situated at the UNISA main campus at Makkelneuk, and those are my personal contact email address and a telephone number if you want to reach out to me regarding any issues that you might encounter in the module FAC 2601. These are my colleagues on the module, your module responsible lecturer, Mr. Baloyi, and then also Mr. Isley, who will also be able to assist you with any issues relating to the module FAC 2601. Then a very important email address. It is our module dedicated email, fac2601@unisa.ac.za, and this is normally the best option for you to get in touch with us should you have any issues, encounter any problems with the module specifically. You just pop an email to that email address. It is a dedicated email address, as I've mentioned. It is manned by one of us on a weekly basis, and we strive to provide feedback within a 24-hour period for you regarding any issues that you might have. So this session today is just quickly to discuss how to approach this module FAC 2601 by means of a quick guided tour with identifying all the important issues, just discussing a few house rules, looking at your study material, your online portal MyUNISA, any student support available, and then just quickly again running through your assessments for this semester. So just quickly running through a few important issues that you should take note of right at the start of your journey in FAC 2601 that will hopefully assist you and provide you with some guidance on how to go about in making this a successful journey for you in this module. So, how do you prepare for FAC 2601? Now, we all know starting afresh with something new can be very daunting at first, and normally one will always only see the pitfalls and the issues and challenges that lie ahead. So yes, it can be quite a bit overwhelming. So the intention here is just to try to get you a little bit calmer, get some perspective, have a plan, and then just stick to that plan to ensure that we don't fall in any traps this year, but you get the sweet success and have a successful journey in FAC 2601. Now, the essence is one has to start early. As in anything in life, the earlier you start, the better it will be. Think in terms of providing for retirement. If you start early, you will have more available at the end of the journey. Exactly the same applies to our module. One has to start early. Even though it can be a little bit scary, you will make mistakes initially. You will encounter, as I've said, issues and challenges, but one has to start early in order to ensure that you get through all the content. Because let's be honest, yes, there's quite a lot that needs to be covered. So the earlier one starts, the earlier you can identify any problems or issues that you have, and then it can be resolved quicker and ensure a smooth journey right through this whole process. So really Look at your study plan that has been provided already through our announcements. Stick to that study plan and just keep on progressing throughout the semester. Now, FSC 261, as you would have seen, is financial accounting for companies. Immediately one thinks, yes, it's only sort of financial statements that you need to draft and prepare. That is part of the model itself. But in order to do that, one has to know your terminology off by heart. So yes, importantly initially, as you progress through all the learning units, through all the lesson tools, please be aware of the terminology, as that terminology needs to be applied correctly in order to get to the end product, the financial statements and drafting of financial statements. So don't just run quickly through terminology, say, yes, I sort of understand this, or I get back to this later. I just want to get to the end product. No, start early with the terminology, get that sorted out immediately, and that will ensure that you will continue successfully to the end product of drafting financial statements. So vitally important to get that terminology sorted and ensure that you know everything 100%. Practice regularly. Yes, we all know, as our own golfing legend Gary Player used to say, the more I practice, the luckier I get. Now, basically the same applies with accounting. One needs to practice regularly. Yes, we are aware of the fact you might have taken 3 or 4 or 5 other modules this semester, which all require your time and attention. But with accounting, it is a process that you need to spend time on a weekly basis. You need to attend to it on a weekly basis. You need to practice regularly to know the terminology, apply the terminology, and just do that on a regular basis to ensure it all sinks in, it all makes sense, and it will make it easier for you as you progress. Because at the end of the day, when you get to that final exam, it will only require some revision to be done if you were diligent and regularly practiced during the semester to ensure that concepts are grasped, understood, and can be applied for future reference. Important, we all know, as in life, one will make mistakes. You won't be able to cover everything 100% initially. There will be some concepts that are more difficult to grasp than others. That's not a problem. As you make mistakes, that is the best way that one learns. Because once you've made a mistake a first time, you will ensure 200% effort to make sure that the same mistake is not applied again in future. And that is the only way that we learn. I mean, even in sport, teams lose. They get down on themselves. It is how you get up again, face everything, and ensure that that issue that brought you down won't do it again in future. You have to go out there and show that you've got the intent to cover and grasp everything that is required from your part. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, but engage with the material. Keep on engaging with the material until you are comfortable that you've mastered everything that is required from your side. Then, if you are still not able to sort something out, if you still can't understand how certain things are done, how you get to a specific solution, what exactly does this mean? How should I apply it? Please ask if something is not clear. Consult with fellow students maybe. They can give you another perspective on something. And if still not clear, that is what we are here for. Then you can contact one of our lecturers, as I've said, through our dedicated email box. Get in touch with us. Say, listen, I'm not sure exactly what is going on here. Can you maybe assist me in trying to resolve this? And do it sooner rather than later. Because if you leave something until the end, we all know it snowballs, and you won't have sufficient time to try and resolve and cover it. So as soon as something is not sorted for you, if it's not clear, if you don't understand, get in touch and we will try our best to try and resolve that issue for you so that you can continue with your studies. So how do we approach FAC 2601? Well, it's like a puzzle. Now we all know if you get those puzzles, it's 1,000 pieces, 3,000 pieces, 5,000 pieces. It can seem impossible that you need to put all those pieces together to get the final picture. But how do you do it? You start by doing it piece for piece. Yes, you need to see the final picture, and that is the company financial statements. In order to get there, you need all the different pieces fitted together perfectly to provide you with that final picture. And the only thing that you will do that is on a regular basis to engage with all the different learning units, go through them, and once you've gone through all of them, you will see the final picture as all these pieces fit together and provide a final solution. So once again, very important, one has to make time on a weekly basis to engage with the study material, stay up to date, as that is the only way that we will put together all the pieces and ensure success in completing this module at the end of the semester. So a few basic steps to follow is to start off for each of the lesson tools is to look at the specific learning outcomes. What is required from me once you've covered the specific lesson tool? So you will see we've got 11 different lesson tools. Each of those has got specific learning outcomes. So first ensure that you are comfortable with what is required, and then you engage with a specific lesson tool to ensure that you'll be able to cover those learning outcomes. All material are available online only, so you need to log on online, engage with a specific lesson tool in accordance with our study plan that was provided, work through it online to ensure you address the learning outcomes. Within those online lesson tools, you will find ample examples and questions where the terminology is tested practically. So again, grasp, get the terminology under the knee, and then engage with the examples and questions to ensure that the terminology can be applied to ensure practically learning outcomes are covered. Once you're done with the lesson tool, there will be assessment criteria. In other words, how will this specific lesson tool be assessed in your upcoming assessments? See if you can cover all those criteria that are provided at the end of each lesson tool, because that will ensure that you cover the learning outcomes. Once done and you are still unsure about learning outcomes, or you can't grasp the assessment criteria, or you're struggling to understand questions or examples, go back to the specific sections that you are still not covered. Go back to that again, redo it, try it again. And as I've said earlier, if still not able to grasp, get in touch so that we can assist with any queries that you might have in that specific regard. So again, it is a dedicated process and a process you need to follow, individually looking at all the different lesson tools initially for those learning outcomes, working through the terminology, doing the questions and examples, measure yourself against the assessment criteria, and only sign off on that lesson tool once you are happy. If not, go back to the sections that are still providing issues and get in touch should you not be able to resolve it on your own. So as far as the guided tour concerned, your manual here is tutorial letter 101, which you will find online as well under your official study material. So this is just sort of providing you with a bit of a tour of what is all or what needs to be recovered during the semester. So starting point would be that tutorial letter 101 under your official study material. The key points in the 101 is the module overview. So there you will be provided with a complete overview of what the approach in the module is, what are the goals that we want you to attain at the end of the day, and that is basically the drafting of your financial statements. You will also then there also find the purpose and outcomes for the module, And those would be specified then for, as I've mentioned, the different or the 11 different learning units. So there you will see what is the purpose and what are the specific learning outcomes for the module for each unit, which you will also find in the online lesson tool. Important, as I said, before you start then with that specific lesson tool, is to making sure what are the learning outcomes that you're trying to achieve once done with the lesson itself. You will also find the lecturers and contact details, as I've already mentioned, who the lecturers are, and they will also find your specific contact details. There's also reference to module-related resources. So those are the specific resources used for this module. As I've said, everything being online. So the most important is your MyUnisa portal, where you need to go to access all your study material required for this specific module. And within MyUnisa, there will be different resources which we'll touch on a little bit in a short while. There are student support services such as career counseling and guidance, library services that are made available to you. You can also find more detail regarding this if you log on to MyUnisa and you look at our frequently asked questions section. There are also more detail regarding these services, also services offered for disability students, and there are links where you can find out more information in this regard. And then we also provide you with the assessment plan for the semester. So once you've covered specific lesson tools, how will you be assessed during the course of this semester in order to ensure that you are successful in completing our module? So as far as house rules is concerned, throughout the semester, always respect each other and consider other opinions. Even if you might differ with a fellow student, the best way to resolve this issue is to respect each other's opinion and then go into a discussion and discuss, why do I say this and why do you have this viewpoint? And then trying to resolve it between yourselves. And if again not possible, get in touch with us and we can try and assist you with resolving issues that you might have as far as the study content is concerned. As far as your module email, a dedicated mailbox is concerned, as I've said, send us an email if you have issues, but just allow us a reasonable time for feedback, as sometimes there might be a flood of emails coming in. As I've said, we tend to try and resolve all queries within 24 hours, so just be patient. If you've submitted the email there, you will get a response in due time. If you need to make an appointment with us to come and see us personally, no problem. Just book it up front, or otherwise there's always the option of having a Teams meeting to discuss any issues that you might encounter. Just important to note, we can only assist with academic content. So if you've got any registration related issues, unfortunately, that falls without our portfolio. We can't assist with that. We can only assist you with specific issues relating to FAC 2601 as far as the academic content is concerned. And we will stress this throughout the semester, but the important that you need to comply with due dates. You would have seen by now already, I hope, that all assessments have got a specific date and time, and unfortunately those are fixed. It can't be changed. Those are as they are reflected in the calendar, and it needs to be complied with in order to have a successful submission for specific assessments. So those can't be changed at all at this point in time, and I will in the end just quickly run through those assessment due time dates. So as far as your study material is concerned, already said your manuals, tutorial letter 101. Online, you've got all your lessons for the different learning units. You will also see under official study material, there's a tutorial letter 102, which contains additional questions on all the different learning units. So once you are done with the learning unit, you can consult this tutorial letter for specific questions relating to a learning unit. Normally, the best option would be, once all learning units are covered, to run through tutorial letter 102 with the additional questions. You will also definitely require a financial calculator. as in learning units, leases, and financial instruments. This is used extensively for calculations required for those lessons. So make sure that you get yourself a proper financial calculator. So you just need to stipulate that it is a financial calculator. And then your most important source is obviously MyUnisa, your Moodle site for the module, because as I've said, all study is conducted online only. So you won't receive any printed study material or tutorial letters. It is all only available online. That portal is MyUnisa. The online portal is our specific module, FAC 2601 for 2025 semester 1. So that is your dedicated portal. There you will find all your study material, the different lessons that needs to be covered. There is a discussion forum also there. So if you've got any issues relating to the study material, you can also post on the discussion forum where other students can comment as well, or maybe try and resolve the issue for you. And we will also engage there with you to resolve issues. You will see there's a tab for additional resources. So any additional resources that we make available will be posted under this tab. Please have a look out for regular announcements that are made on the site. Those announcements should also then go through to your MyLife email account from UNISA. So make sure that that MyLife account is up to date and working properly. Otherwise, you will miss important announcements. And there will also be a lot of videos uploaded under all the different lesson tools, or in general, just to provide you with some more guidance regarding general stuff or specific academic related content. So also engage and work through all the videos that we upload. Regularly also check back, because videos are posted throughout the semester. Some might not be up as yet, but throughout the semester, additional videos can be posted to the site itself. As far as your student support specifically is concerned, there might be face-to-face tutors appointed at regional centers. Contact the regional center to establish whether there is a tutor appointed for our module. Just note that the regional centers do this independently from us, so we're not involved in this process. But if there is a tutor, they will then present classes as well that you can attend. Once we have sufficient number of registered students, there will also be e-tutors allocated. So these are online tutors that will engage with the students that are allocated to them. They will regularly post announcements as well, and they will also maybe present some classes or provide you with videos during the semesters. There will also be discussions or lectures via Teams. We might provide you with an announcement and say, listen, next week or so, there will be a discussion or lecture via Teams. Just check the announcements, or otherwise it will be pre-recorded lectures such as this one on the Teams channel that are uploaded to MyUnisa. I've already indicated the dedicated module mailbox, fac2601@unisa.ac.za, as well as the online discussion forum provided on MyUnisa, where you can engage with us. Now, as far as your assessments is concerned, the first assessment is scheduled for 28 March. It runs from 1 until 3 in the afternoon, and it will contribute 15% towards your final mark. So as I've stressed, it can only be taken on the 28th of March, only during these times. So if you submit at 1 minute past 3, the submission will be rejected. It needs to be done before the portal closes. Once the portal closes, unfortunately, no submissions are allowed. And please take note, being an online module, all submissions are done online as well. So it's not possible to email it to us, the assessment. It's not possible to post it to us. It needs to be done online within those allocated hours. Assessment 2 is due on the 17th of April. It opens at 12:45 and closes at 3. So once again, you can only get access to the assessments at 12:45, and then it needs to be submitted by 3 o'clock. It contributes 30% towards your final mark. Please just note that this time is subject to change. We might still provide you with more information, or we will provide you with more information if this time is going to change, because there is a possibility that the time can be extended a little bit. But we just need final confirmation on that. Once we receive that, we will provide you with more details in announcements. And as you can see then, the two assessments make up 45%. There will be a final exam that contributes the outstanding 55%. And that date is still to be confirmed by exam department. The exams normally run through May and June, so it will be sometime during that period that you will need to write your final exam. All assessments are conducted online only as I've specified. The dates and times are fixed as I've already explained. The assessment can only be taken during the specified date and time, at no other time, and no extensions to the time. All these assessments will be regulated by proctoring requirements to ensure no plagiarism takes place. The details regarding the proctoring for the different assessments will be provided to you closer to the date of the assessments to ensure that you've got the correct tools in order to comply with the proctoring requirements. So once again, be on the lookout for the announcements regarding the proctoring requirements, and it's very important to adhere to these proctoring requirements. If not done, those assessments will be flagged, and once again, it might result in the assessment submission not being accepted. And as you've seen, contributing 15 and 30% respectively, it is important that you do get the maximum marks available. So you need to comply to proctoring. Assessment 1 will be an MCQ format, so multiple choice questions. Assessment 2 will be a written assessment. And at this point in time, it's important to note that only handwritten assessments will be accepted. No typed assessments. A typed assessment, if submitted, will be rejected, and you will get a mark allocation of 0. This might still change. It is under investigation, but for now, prepare yourself to only submit a handwritten assessment. And that is it as far as this session is concerned regarding how to approach FAC 2601. I hope that I've made it a bit clearer for you of what is expected from you, and hopefully you are more at peace now on how to approach this module, and that it doesn't seem as daunting as initially. We wish you all success during the semester, and as I've said already, any issues, get in touch with us. We will do the best in our power to try and assist you during your journey with FAC 2601. Thank you so much and all the best.